this episode of Independence USA.
We're going to construct our own butchering area, and we're going to make our own lumber to build it with. Then, I want to create our own power using nothing but good old-fashioned know-how and some elbow grease. Go ahead and try to increase the RPM a little.
What the hell are you doing?
Cut it off. I'm choking to death back here. Can you imagine being stuck with the rest of the population? Standing there, what do I do now? What do I do now? We're not going to be there. My name is Frank, and I'm not crazy. I know the world's not ending tomorrow, but you know what? I'm not taking any chances. My family and I are going to learn to fend for ourselves, just like our parents, our grandparents, and our great-grandparents did. For us, every day will be Independence Day, even if it kills us. Our family just got back from an amazing day of hunting. I can't believe how fortunate we were. That doe come running into Adam, stopped for just a split second, and Adam was able to take her clean. And I can't believe the courage Kim had. She took that turkey right down. I really just don't have the facilities here to be able to properly process this deer. So I think I'm gonna get my neighbor Jim to give us a hand.
So what do you want to do with this, man?
I reckon we'll have to get a big pot of boiling water going, dip it in it, pluck it out, finish cleaning it, cut the legs off, cut the head off, get it dressed out, and ready to put in the oven. You know, we're only a couple of generations away from folks that used to know how to take care of themselves and the others around them. That's what this is all about. We're gonna put ourselves in a situation so that when this all starts to crumble around us, we're not only gonna be able to survive, we're gonna be able to thrive. We're going to construct our own butchering area, and we're going to make our own lumber to build it with. Everything we need is in the southeast corner of our property, down where that hedgerow is all overgrown. And what we're going to do is, I got a guy coming in, his name is Marty. He has this really awesome portable sawmill, and he's going to be here from sunup to sundown to make all the lumber that we need to build our summer kitchen. So we got to get those trees out back cut down today so it's ready when he arrives tomorrow morning.
I am incredibly pissed at Frank. He's going to take down those trees and he's going to be working on that summer kitchen, and then the window of time to plant new trees will be gone. I know it.
Then I want to create our own power using nothing but good old-fashioned know-how and some elbow grease. Adam, remember that generator we were tinkering with?
Well, it's working.
I want to take the idea of that ill-fated contraption, iron the bugs out of it, and use it to run a much bigger project.
Do you remember what happened to the microwave? It like caught fire?
This is making me hungry, man. This better be done soon.
No! Well, that was, I think, a wiring problem. I think we got that figured out.
That was the microwave's fault.
Oh, okay.
He couldn't even get the microwave to work, and now he wants to do something bigger. So he doesn't stop. He just keeps going.
So Adam, you and I have to get down there and get started on the trees down in the hedgerows, and we've got to get it done today. Marty's coming tomorrow with the portable sawmill. You know, it really bothers me that there's this area that almost anyone could sneak up on us and be able to hide in here, lob shots at the house. It's like when they used to build the forts back in the wilderness days. They would have to clear all the forest out around the fort for quite a distance. Otherwise, the enemy could be out
right
there
in front of you. You wouldn't even know.
And there's no way you could defend that. You could just pick people off. So they had to clear back a ways. That's the same situation we find ourselves in.
It's gotta go.
It's gotta go. I mean, a little tree like this is giving me a hard time. What am I gonna do with the bigger ones? We gotta get Mom and Emma out here to help us a little bit on this.
Are you serious? Or... and what are they gonna do?
They'd be just complaining and carrying on. I think
For sure.
I think we're just bringing more frustration into our lives than we really need to deal with. So I think maybe we ought to take a good close look at trying to bring somebody else in here to help us out. Maybe call a tree service or something like that.
Hey,
Hey, good morning. You must be Frank.
You must be Joshua. Thanks for coming out, man. I really appreciate it. My son Adam.
Adam,
Nice to meet you. That certainly beats the chainsaw and the wheelbarrow we're pushing around.
Man, he can just reach way up and get the work done that needs to be done.
Absolutely.
Why don't you show me some of the work and see what we can do for you?
I'm happy to do so.
Excellent.
I made a deal with these guys. They promised me they're gonna get all this stuff cut down today. Man, they're gonna have to work their butts off.
There you go, man.
We got the breeze blowing today. I probably would have tried to cut down that tree. It probably would have fallen on the barn. Here it comes. Look at that.
Like we
Perfect.
said, right? Come on, buddy.
I mean, it's like night and day back here with the difference between having those trees and now that they're gone. We can see so much better. I mean, the sunlight coming through is unbelievable.
It is like night and day. Once these guys get these trees cut down, we'll drag the logs up front. The portable sawmill's coming in. We're gonna turn these trees into our own lumber.
God, it looked like there was a fire here or something, or it was hit by some disaster, a hurricane or whatever. I don't like this at all.
There's our sawmill guy, Adam, right on time. Marty and his wife Lisa are here from PA Wood-Mizer. We're gonna take this pile of logs right behind me and we're gonna make it into lumber that we're gonna use to build our summer kitchen. The furnishings in it, the cabinetry, the shelves, the storage space. I'm gonna be using that wood for years.
We have this plan for about a 22 by 18 foot building out on the side of the property that's going to be really a multi-purpose building, but it's a summer kitchen. There's going to be sink in there and all sorts of stuff like that, but as well there's going to be a forge, a nice wood burning stove. It'll be a general area where we can do things like canning, work with metal, do some woodworking. It's going to be a nice shop / outdoor kitchen out there. First piece out of our lumber.
Well, we just broke a saw blade, ran into a screw. Only took him about 3 minutes to change the darn blade.
So, blade's only $20, Frank, so we're not gonna break your budget.
This will be for tabletops or countertops.
Well, I tell you, the clock is really ticking. It's getting late. The sun's going down fast. I was really hoping to get all this cut up before the end of the day. I got a deal. I got him till sundown. And the deal's a deal. Whatever's left, unfortunately, it's just going to have to be firewood. Go ahead and try to increase the RPM a little.
What the hell are you doing?
We're making electricity. Stop the wheel. Cut it off. I'm choking to death back here.
Food independence, emergency preparedness, self-reliance. MyPatriotSupply.com. Get our survival seed vault and feed your family from your own garden for just $37.95. Our non-hybrid heirloom seeds are genuinely American, just like you. Your survival needs and survival seeds are at MyPatriotSupply.com. MyPatriotSupply.com. Self-reliance. MyPatriotSupply.com.
I'm often asked the question, is investing in gold right for me? In fact, many people think that owning gold is only for the wealthy, but you can own gold with a minimal investment. It's easy to own gold. At Goldline, our clients invest in physical gold, not gold stocks or gold funds. Call Goldline and talk with an account executive who can answer your questions and discuss the available gold products, like our popular European coins or Proof American coins. Your gold is then shipped directly to you, or we will arrange storage for you. Goldline has been helping investors acquire precious metals since 1960, and we work with new clients every day who have decided that it's time to invest in gold. Isn't it time that you consider gold? I invite you to join the thousands of hardworking, satisfied clients who have chosen Goldline to help diversify by investing in gold. Call Goldline now and receive a free investor's kit and the American Advisor newsletter. Our account executives are here 6 days a week to serve you. Give us a call today.
Understanding our Constitution has never been more important. That's why you tune into GBTV, because you care about our founding principles. The first step in protecting our Constitution is knowing and understanding it. For a limited time, FreedomWorks will send you a free copy just for the asking. And for a small donation, we will send you additional pocket constitutions to share with your friends and neighbors. Go to freedomworksforus.com now. Know the Constitution and work to defend it. Get your free copy now at freedomworksforus.com.
Now that the trees have all been processed and the lumber's all stacked, it's time to start construction on our new summer kitchen by laying the foundations. Okay, the footings are all poured, but I have to let them sit for a day or so before I build on them. So in the meantime, I want to build a power plant that can produce enough electricity to power our whole summer kitchen. I want to use our wood-burning truck to do it. Here's the wood-burning truck. We bought it used last year and we converted it for our purposes. I call it Woody. Woody doesn't run on gas. This gasifier here takes any organic material and turns it into fuel. So let's say gas supply gets interrupted and we can't find any fuel. With this, we can run it on wood chips if need be. But right now, I've got another plan for it. Perfect timing, brother.
What do you got going on, man?
I got this idea that I'm gonna pop off this wheel, slap this empty rim on it, and then I got this old generator. It's taken out of an old motorhome in a junkyard. I really want to try to use the wood-burning truck to make electricity.
You know, it never fails. Almost every time I get home, my dad's out in the driveway and he's working on something.
See if we can get this wheel to drive the generator fast enough to make electricity. I want to see if I can power the lighting outside in our kitchen. That as it gets dark, we can light up the lights without using any electricity at all from the house. That's my plan.
Goes right about there.
Well, here you go. I'll tighten these up and let's drag that generator in position. See if we can make this work. Which way do we gotta face it? Is it this way or is it the other way? Oh, that thing is heavy. All righty, Adam. I'm gonna tighten up on that a little bit. I think, does it look straight with it? Does it look like it's at a 90-degree angle, or does that end have to spin around some?
It looks fairly straight.
The belt is in place. All right, he's probably gonna smoke a little bit, but let's see what happens. Now we're cooking with wood gas. Oh, she jumped off again. I'm not in line.
Which way is it throwing it? This way?
Let's try it right there. I think that'll hold it on this time.
That's better.
Oh, yeah. I just have to hold it tight. We're making electric. Right now, it looks like we're only putting out about maybe 10 volts. So it's not nearly enough. Go ahead and try to increase the RPM a little. It's going up. It's going up, Adam. It works. Go ahead and stop the wheel. Cut it off. I'm choking to death back here.
If we have a problem, my dad will figure out a way to solve it. It might not be the first, it might not be plan A, it might not be plan B, it might end up being plan C, but we will succeed, always.
While we're producing electricity, go get the girls and grab a lamp. We'll see if we can light a light bulb.
What the hell are you doing?
We're making electricity.
Is that why you want the lamp?
Yeah, come check it out.
Look
at all this smoke.
I'll tell you what. Adam, increase the RPM a little bit.
Yeah, good. Make it run faster. Make it smoke more.
Here we go. I'm going to plug it in. Bring up the RPMs, Adam. It's in. It works.
One layup. One layup.
We got power. Look at that. Shut her down.
He's coughing and choking as he's like, yeah, it works.
So, is this going to be how we light the outside pavilion?
I really hope this idea for a new power plant is going to work because the girls seem to really enjoy making fun of me when things fail.
I'm toying between you being like Thomas Edison or friggin' Dr. Frankenstein. I'm not sure which one it is here.
That's kind of a compliment.
I think that's a great compliment.
I'll go with that.
I have no idea what the hell we're going to do. Meanwhile, the concrete in our foundation completely dried. So we got right to work building the first wall for our new summer kitchen. I'm going to cut a 12-foot board. We're going to mark the 6-foot center of it. All right, we'll put that line that I drew on the top right on that joint that we made there between those two plates, and we'll straighten her out, Adam, and nail it together. This wall is almost ready to go up. Left my damn hammer on the table.
Damn hammer.
Look how beautiful this lumber we made is. It's perfect. I mean, you buy store-bought lumber, don't line up like this. That's it. Just keep walking it up like you're walking up a ladder. Instead of already up. Look how nice this is going.
Are they supposed to be centered on these two?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. One nail in the top, it can't go anywhere. We raised our first wall. Well done, Nana. Well done. Raising this first wall wasn't too bad. We got some help from Kim and her mom. But when it comes to framing the roof and we're doing the rest of this work, we're definitely gonna need some help from our friends. I am absolutely freaking out. Look at this, a freak October snowstorm. My time is limited. I got some buddies that came over from the fire department from both stations. They're gonna give me a hand here. All we can do is do the best we can. We need to screw it to the post and then screw it to the footing.
You only want 2 screws in each one.
Yeah, 2 or 3 or 4. I'd like to fill all the holes if I can.
Okay.
How do I tie it?
Once we get the bottom anchored, we're gonna rack these walls. Put a permanent brace in the corner, then we can frame our roof if this weather lets us. I'll tell you what really hurts
Hitting your,
is when you hit your finger when your hands are this cold.
it's going down my back.
Okay, Emma, if you can walk that line down to the far end. We got everybody working.
Ow! Why are we doing this?
I don't know.
I love you guys, but this is beyond out of control. Okay? You guys are nuts.
Come hell or high water, we're gonna have our feast, and I'm gonna power the lights off of those batteries I charged off of our truck. Well, Adam, it's starting to get dark. Let's see if our lights are gonna work, man. Here we go.
Tatler reusable canning lids. Family owned since 1976. That's right, Tatler reusable canning lids. Yes, reusable with a lifetime guarantee. Made in America, BPA free. Tatler reusable canning lids. Because those who can, do. Get rid of the disposable lid. Go to reusablecanninglids.com. Tatler reusable canning lids.
It's now possible to have emergency backup electricity when you lose your power. Introducing solar generators from Solutions from Science. These emergency backup systems provide life-saving electrical power when you need it most. Unlike gas generators, a solar generator runs quietly, emits no fumes, and produces electricity from the sun. It's like running an electric power plant in your own home. Ice storms, brownouts, blackouts, you'll never have to suffer through painful power outages again. Visit mysolarbackup.com today for more information. That's mysolarbackup.com, mysolarbackup.com.
Bringing a firearm into your home is one of the most important decisions you can make. If you're considering gun ownership, CheaperThanDirt.com is here to help you make a responsible and informed choice. We understand it is a personal decision how you choose to protect your family. We offer thousands of choices of firearms, ammunition, and accessories to suit your individual needs. Be responsible, be proactive, and exercise your Second Amendment right. Find us online at CheaperThanDirt.com. That's CheaperThanDirt.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Wayne Scott Anderson, author of the best-selling book, Dr. A's Habits of Health. I have a very simple mission: get America healthy. You've heard on the radio program about Jeffy's weight loss. Well, that's just one of our many success stories. By putting a simple, structured eating plan together with a comprehensive system to teach you the habits of health, you'll also get your own personal free health coach. What are you waiting for? Get healthy and get started today. Visit simpletolose.com.
After that freak snowstorm passed, we made some pretty good progress getting the framing of our summer kitchen in order. A lot of folks from our community came to help, so Kim and I decided to throw a feast right here in our summer kitchen, even though it's nowhere near being finished.
Dad, how many people are coming?
I'd say probably about 20 to 25.
Okay.
And this is going to be a completely self-sustained party. All the vegetables we're serving are right from our garden. The deer and turkey we'll be eating were hunted and killed by us. Even the structure we'll be eating in is made from lumber that came from trees right here on our property. That's why I want to make our own electricity. If we can figure out a way to generate enough power to light up our feast tonight, it will be a self-sustained party in every way. I don't know what I was thinking, Adam. Thinking that I could just power the lights straight off the generator. Figured I took these old batteries that we had laying around, I wired them together in parallel, so that I'm still producing 12 volts, but I'm pulling it off of 4 batteries. I got this really nice power inverter here that pushes up to 800 watts of power. I figure we can use the generator to keep these charged via a battery charger, and then we can run our lights off of this.
You know, I really don't know if this is going to work, man, but all we can do is keep plugging away and see if we're successful.
See, I figure I got these wired parallel. Positive to positive to positive to positive, and negative to negative to negative to negative. So I should still be producing 12 volts,
yeah.
But I'm pulling the 12 volts out of 4 batteries, not just one. So it should last a lot longer running the power inverter. If I know we can recharge these batteries this way, we got a system that we can use anytime we want.
Cool.
Go ahead and fire her up, Adam. I think we got it, Adam.
Do you really?
Yeah. Figure it was running a light before. Now we're producing enough electricity to charge these batteries. Bring up the RPM.
Yeah, watch it, for real.
Now we're in good shape. Well, we got this figured out now. This is definitely gonna work. But we got so much crap to do out back. Let it charge. I'm gonna go out back and get to work. We're losing daylight fast, man. I need 6 cloves of garlic cut up very fine, and I need 2 onions chopped up fine as well. I have to brown the meat in here first. I'm gonna do it right on the fire. We gotta have this food ready for him. At the same time, we gotta get a turkey, 3 roasts, 2 turkey legs, and 2 turkey breasts onto this spit. One of the last things I want to get you guys to help me out with is hanging some lights in here so that when it gets dark, we can see what we're eating. Come hell or high water, we're going to have our feast, and I'm going to power the lights off of those batteries I charged off of our truck. Marty, thanks for coming, man. I really appreciate it. None of this would have been possible without you, man. All that lumber you guys sawed up for us, you and your wife, here it is. Great.
This is a turkey that I shot, Mark.
No kidding.
Yeah, I shot that turkey.
Where?
In the head.
Well, Adam, it's starting to get dark. Let's see if our lights are gonna work, man.
I'm not gonna lie, if I were to be having this party running it myself, I'd probably just plug in the lights and make it simple. But the idea here of proving to ourselves that we can do it without the normal conventional means is something I do agree with. Even though if I wouldn't do it personally, I get where he's coming from.
I don't know what's going to happen. It's either going to fry or it's going to work, one or the other. Here we go. Holy smokes, it works, Adam. It looks awesome. Let's eat. We got some venison cooking that Adam got. And folks, I want to thank Jim, my neighbor Jim, for cutting up all the meat. It is unbelievable, Jim, how tender it is. You did a great job. Thanks so much. Thanks, Jim. Yeah. I'm just grazing. Listen, I really love animals, but animals eat animals, and I'm one of those carnivores. I'd rather take down something that I know had a fighting chance, and I know where my meat comes from, and I'm connected to it in a profound way. This is what it's all about. We're having one hell of a night here in Independence, USA.